Hello, hello again, my Astro travelers. Today is Tuesday, October 10th, 2023, and this is another episode of Rav'n Moon's Astro Forecast. I am Rav'n Moon, and I'm so happy that you're joining me today. Real quick, I just want to let people know that I usually do not record on Mondays or Fridays just because those are usually just my recovery days or my get ready for the weekend days. So, with that said, it was around, October 8th or late last night that Venus moved into Virgo. I know Virgo should be happy about that, and I, for one, am super happy that Venus is out of her retrograde. Venus has been retrograde in Leo for almost about 6 months, so that's a really long stint in one sign. And Venus and Mars, usually they go retrograde together. It's very interesting. They're on their own track, but you don't get a Venus or Mars retrograde but every 2 to 3 years. So they are definitely special celestial events, and it is definitely one of those things where you will look back and say, oh, that's what was going on there. I know personally, having Venus in Leo, I'm a natural born Venus and Leo person. This time frame has given me a lot of self-love, and I will look back on this time with a lot of gratitude forevermore or nevermore. As we go on and look into Venus traveling into Virgo, first of all, I want to say Venus is debilitated in the sign of Virgo. That basically debilitated, you have exalted and then you have debilitated. So with exaltations, that means that the sign or the planet is like, in a feel-good home, and I can use this energy the way I want to. Whereas when it's debilitated, it's like, this is a sign that I am not compatible with, kind of thing. So Venus in Virgo is not exactly simpatico. Virgo has extremely high standards. Virgo can be exacting. Virgo can look at everything else except for the beauty that is right there in front of them. That's the perfectionistic shadow of Virgo, right? Instead of saying, here's this lovely thing in front of me, say, how can it be improved? And when it comes to love and partnership, constantly being expected or prodded to do better usually hits the partner or the relationship at the core, right? That it hits to that. You don't accept me, you don't, all of those things that come with unconditional love. And Pisces is the lover that gives the unconditional love. Virgos, we kind of struggle with that. So when Venus is in Virgo, that's it's not so much what you find. I'd say more with people that are born with Venus in Virgo. They might have a particularly hard time with love because they can't find anyone that meets their standards. And that refusal to come over to unconditional love, it can be rather prideful kind of thing. So here nor there, for the rest of us, right? While Venus is in Virgo, what we should think about and try to bring into our lives are how can Venus bless the attributes of Virgo. So this is a great time to think about your habits, your workout, your health, your food intake, and how you're doing those things. If you want to implement a new habit or a new routine, if you want to nix a bad habit, I think Venus in Virgo is really going to help you prioritize the things that you need, organize the things that are important, and bring you kind of back to center. While you have this highfalutin Libra energy, Venus in Virgo is going to kind of bring you back down to earth and bring you back to practical matters. So some of the things you should ask yourself are, what are the habits that I want to nix? What do I want to implement? When it comes to love, asking yourself, how am I there for others? And how can I build a deep emotional connection with the people that I love? With that said, my 5 minutes are up. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, I'm Rav'n.